A sharp and confident-looking Raptors team coming down the tunnel earlier. We'll see if that confidence carries over onto their home floor. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Oklahoma. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokusevski in at the center. Siakam. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
There's the pass to Giddey. Van Vliet on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Up again. And Holmgren pulls it down. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This is what Shai excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
A fierce two-hander. Pass to Giddey. Holmgren with it. Back to Giddey. Lets it go with the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Three-pointer. Siakam inside the three-point line. Rebound by Williams.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
An underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
No one covering.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams kicks to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Williams finds Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City gets it back, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Passes it to Giddey. Now the dish to Williams. Goes back up.
OG Anunoby has great lateral quickness. gets it done defensively. Great contest on that play.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And Van Vliet, here we go. Siakam kicks to Barnes, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3 ball. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Back to Van Vliet from deep three-point range. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And it's all knotted up.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
The pass to Williams. Giddey with it. The kick out to Williams. Back to Giddey. This one for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. So the first quarter ends Clark tie game in a low-scoring game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U.S. team.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Pokusevski in at the center, filling out the middle.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Pirtle. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Pass to Williams. And here is Giddey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Holmgren gets the bucket.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Van Vliet outside. The kick out to Barnes. The 3 kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. There's the triple. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And Anunoby, here we go. Siakam outside. Shoots over Holmgren. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Thunder with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. The tray. Rebound by the Raptors.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Passes to Purtle. Van Vliet wide open. No good from outside.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
For three, Van Vliet, and he's good on the three ball. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred Van Vliet come right back at him.
And stolen by Barnes. Anunoby kicks to Purtle. The kick out to Barnes. Anunoby has the open look, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Giddey, takes the three. That shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Here's Purtle. And it's good for 2. Purtle's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
Really nice work. Purtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David, for that interview.
21. The Thunder, 18.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
You've got Gary Trent, young out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Achua, and it's Banton in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Here's Mann. There's the 3. Robinson Earl, no good. Achua kicks to Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. Young pass to Porter. Back to Young. Here's Banton. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Joe. Thunder trailing by 4. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
3-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Trent outside. Launches it. The shot comes out, and it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Get there.
Mann passes to Waters. Lets the 3 fly. The Thunder with another miss. Raptors leading by 4. Achua kicks to Young.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Raptors now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Manton, the pass to Young. Lock at 6. Rebounded by Joe. Thunder trailing by 4. With the drive. Cuts off the pass. Achua with it. Charge is there. Young outside. The pass to Trent. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Porter. Stolen. Here's man. They could use a bucket. Joe, good. Joe's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Trent, right side. The kick out to Porter. For 3. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Here's man. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Sarge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the toughness Sarge provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
It's Trent on the wing. Back to Young. Shoots over Holmgren. And the shot is long. Thunder trailing by 3. Tries the spin move. And Saric kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Porter. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Banton. Trent outside. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball. This goes out of bounds.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
6 seconds left in the third. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Oklahoma City right now, Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Pokuševski in at the center position. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Spins. 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williams with the ball. Headed now by Barnes. Offensive rebound. And the layup falls. Holmgren's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Thunder. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Van Vliet with the ball. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Barnes outside. Back to Siakam. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. With the crossover. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey. Oklahoma City moving it around. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Van Vliet, here we go. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Goes up from the top of the key. That one, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Giddey, the pass to Pakusevsky. That one drops for him. And the Thunder lead by 1.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. Kicks to Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And Siakam throws it down.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet looking around. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. From deep. The Thunder pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The pass to Pakusevsky. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Anunoby finds Siakam. Shoots over Holmgren. Another miss by Siakam. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Right between the eyes. Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Pirtle trying to get open. Good!
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Passes it to Giddey. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Out to the right wing. And that's an intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And we've seen Siakam improve his free throw shooting. Now let's see if he can come through in the clutch.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pakusevsky, it counts.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game.
court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Now here's Murray. Siakam with the defensive effort. Trent finds Siakam. Van Vliet against Herder. Siakam outside to the inside. Trent. Three-pointer, Van Vliet sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
B.A., it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
So it's Toronto now. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Back to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Van Vliet outside. Up top, Siakam, defended by Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Here's Herder. They kick it out to Murray. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Van Vliet against Fox. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Anunoby for three. The shot that time not on target. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Murray passes to Sabonis. Fox outside. From outside the arc. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors for the lead. Pass to Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. Herder defending. From deep, Pirtle. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Herder with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Murray passes to Fox. And the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got 6.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Now here's Anunoby. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Van Vliet drives. Back to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fox left side. Anunoby against Herder. Out to Fox. Over Van Vliet. Fox can't get that one to fall.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 5.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Barnes. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Takes a three. Barnes with the rebound. It's Fox with a drive. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
He can't get it to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The King.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Herter finds Fox. That three's off the mark. Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Siakam outside. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes. And Sacramento shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Here's Pirtle. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Herter. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Fox against Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to Murray.
He's defending. Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Herter. And the layup is good. Fox has got 8.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Now here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country on a high school grade.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by Toronto. Fox, hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Fox against Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. No good there. Pirtle with some nice D. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Siakam, pass to Pirtle. Anunoby against Herter. Nice move. And Anunoby lays it up and in. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Barnes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Fox against Van Vliet. Up top, Anunoby. It's stolen by Fox. Herder finds Murray. Back to Herder. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Siakam. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Van Vliet outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Van Vliet, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Fox outside. Pass to Herder. Crafty move. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Your Raptors 21, the Kings 22.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herder by his side, and it's Barnes in at the three.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Siakam. He has 6. Chalk up 2 there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. What imagines that might be discussed at halftime? That's going to be on the film.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Lynn. Back to Mitchell. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Toronto trailing. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Here's Benton. Checked by Mitchell. On the wing, Porter. Takes it inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Benton, checked by Mitchell. Outside Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Raptors lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
To the inside, here's Lyles. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Lyles has got his first 2 points of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Benton. Soft touch off the glass.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their lead-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here, We're going to fight and get wins. Back to you.
Now they're all in, Allie. Thank you.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
With the crossover, and another basket for Toronto. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Porter against Mitchell. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Achua. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Trent on the wing. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Davis, following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Lynn. That shot missing, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Young. And he was handed a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coaches challenging, his personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Davis. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Back to Lyles. Clock at 6. Porter with the steal. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Substitution on the court.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Raptors out in front. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. A forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. Fox against Van Vliet. Murray passes to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Murray. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet with it. To the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Siakam. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Here's Barnes. And another basket for Toronto.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Fox for three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet against Fox. Pass to Barnes. Now Trent. Now Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grab.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Pass to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Spins. And Siakam with the slam.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Here's Murray. Now Sabonis, covered by Pirtle. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Barnes finds Murray. Outside Herter. Fox outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Trent. Sabonis. And well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. The 3-ball. Toronto the rebound. Trent from long range. And again, no good by Toronto. The Kings have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. There's the triple. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
Fox against Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Now here's Barnes. Takes the 3. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Sabonis. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Fox. And it Shoots off from three-point range. Siakam against Murray. Now here's Siakam. So the Raptors winning. Boy, they didn't make it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anthony.
To the best kid
Slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
Now Sacramento starting five. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Three-pointer, Fox. And Holmgren pulls it down. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's defended by Herter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Williams, and stolen by Murray.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Like many scouts felt, Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Outside for Murray. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. The three. Here's Holmgren. And the pass to Giddey. Puts up a three. The kick out to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Williams can't get it to go. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes finds Fox. For 3, Murray. Fades. The putback. Sabonis. It's good on the putback.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Giddey. Here's Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Kings leading. Fox passes to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. The kick out to Fox. Barnes outside. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing. A putback and staying with the play. Sabonis. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Kings leading now by 3.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Here's Herter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Giddey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. To end the run. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Barnes outside. Lets it go with a 3. Sabonis, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Sabonis is a guy you have to watch closely in terms of how relentless he is. Trying to get in there, mix it up, play physical. He just never stops fighting.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Fox looking it over. Over in the corner, Barnes. Fires the 3. Fox, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Sacramento leading by 4.
And please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Pokuševski in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Takes a 3. Sabonis trying to get open. Second chance shot. The wide open look here for Fox. No good with the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. To the paint, stolen away. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Giddey. Williams finds Giddey. Rebound by the Kings.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder trailing by 8. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Six on the shot clock. Giddey with it. Guarded now by Barnes. There's the 3. It's good from long range.
And Giddey just that 6th sense to find the open man.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Fox. The layup off target.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pokuševski can't hit. Kings leading now by 5. Murray with it. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 points this quarter. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
They get it back. Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Kings have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Murray outside. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis trying to get open. Fox, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. And here is Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Giddey. Williams kicks to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Herter passes to Sabonis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Herter, no good.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And if If we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And the length that Pokusevski has out there will give defenses a lot of problems like that.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Kings leading now by 4.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And Herter gets it to go.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
And that does it for the first half of play. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go.
16, King, 22. Get ready for the Milwaukee.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the floor for Sacramento, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Herter kicks to Barnes. So the wing on the left, 5 to shoot. Fox from outside. Doesn't go that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Williams passes to Joe. For the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
That's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Kings. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Gets an open look and hits. Barnes has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento. Oklahoma City shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Pass to Joe. Here's Mann. Pass to Waters. Here's Joe. Now Williams. Defended by Sabonis. Outside, Fox. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Williams a screen on Murray. Robinson Earl, the pass to Mann. Traps in the tray.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Fox kicks to Murray. The pass to Barnes. Outside Fox. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Williams. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now just a 5-point Kings lead. Outside Fox. He kicks to Murray. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
For 3.
Fox has got 5 assists in the game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Passes it to Mann.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Joe. Started by Davis. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Kings pushing it up now. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 10-point Kings lead.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
To the left side wing. And the call is going to be Yes, it is an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there. When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind, and those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another. The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And through the Kings' struggles, Brent, they've had many good players. But it's hard to believe they haven't reached the playoffs since 2006.
Yeah, it's really a head scratcher, Kevin. And you can see that they're hungry. They want to get back to the postseason, but they just need some continuity. They need some guys to really pull together. And in order for all of that to happen, they got to establish an identity. And under this new coach, maybe that will happen.
Just 5 to shoot. Waters passes to Mann from the arc. Good on the triple. Mann's got 6 points.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Right wing. Now Holmes. Picked his pocket. Stolen by Mitchell. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Mann. 6 points for him. Here's Joe. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Mann. Here's Robinson Earl. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lyles passes to Holmes. 1 second left. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is...
The third quarter comes to a close. The Kings on top. They lead by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokuševski in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
What a show of strength by Holmes, going up hard and jamming it in.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. Oklahoma City the rebound. Out left to the wing. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Pass to Giddey. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Fox kicks to Herter. Crosses over. Pass to Sabonis. Holmgren with the steal. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Giddey, no one around him. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Outside, Fox. Pakusevski grabs the miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Kings leading now by 6. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And there's the pass to Herter. A 3-ball. Again, the miss by the King.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
All the officials are all over that one.
He throw good, Fox.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Nobody near Williams. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Murray for 3. The Thunder pull it in. It's tipped. Passes it to Fox. Holmgren with the steal. Down low. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Herter. Oh, they get it back. Wide open look here for Murray. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Thunder trailing by 4. Pakusevski, the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. From deep. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Kings leading now by 4. Murray outside. Outside, Fox. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Sabonis kicks to Murray. A pass to Fox. From downtown, carries it from 3-point range. And the Kings lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. Gilgeous-Alexander is going to celebrate that one.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Giddey, the pass to Pakusevski. Offline with his 3. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
To the history of all.
It's the NBA on 2K. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Anunoby. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Pirtle against Giddey. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Can't get it to drop. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. VanVleet covering. Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside Giddey. The three. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Gilgeous-Alexander against VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shake Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Toronto. Back to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a three. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Three-pointer, VanVleet. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. VanVleet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
How about the confidence from three-point range by Shake Gilgeous-Alexander? Boy, if he likes the look, he will knock it down.
Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
I don't know if he's trying to show off with the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokashevsky. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
But, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Williams on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Gilgeous-Alexander up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside Giddey, fires the three. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Outside Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Pirtle with the ball. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Pirtle.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Raptors out in front. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Here's Holmgren.
At 7 foot, you do not have to go far to reach the rim. Pokashevsky, easy money.
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, BA. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto trailing. Here's Anunoby, and here's Pirtle. Stolen by Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Pass to Giddey. Here's Holmgren, doubled by Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Siakam covering. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He got a piece of it.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Siakam, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, BA, because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% for 3. That's very impressive.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. Here's Pirtle. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Raptors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Barnes. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And it's Giddey off the drive. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Pokashevsky. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Raptors ball.
Toronto has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Out to the wing. Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Pirtle in the post. Working on Williams. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Anunoby for 3. And again, Toronto, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second.
You can see the long, lengthy frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Now here's Van Vliet. 26 seconds left in the first half of this one. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Raptors.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Thunder with a lead. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And it's good. 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Pass to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Anunoby. Deflects the pass. And a pretty tightly contested. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right.
19. The Raptors. 16.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's man in at the point. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And Toronto has possession. The Thunder making their last shot. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. This one for 3. Waters can't hit. The Raptors shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Porter. On the take. Back to Anunoby. Just 3 to shoot. Pass to Achua. Some solid defense from Williams.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Back to man. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Waters can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. Here's Banton. And a nice finish on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
On the wing man. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Here's Joe. From outside, off the mark. And an intentional foul right there. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
To the inside, Pokashevsky with the fadeaway. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
The three from Barnes. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. The kick out to Williams. Outside Giddey. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the 1st round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
The Raptors with a lead. Trent outside, puts up a 3, hits the trifecta. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Pokashevsky on the wing, covered by Pirtle. Back to Giddey to halt the run. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
And the Thunder call time here. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokashevsky. Driving to the basket. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Trent against Giddey. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Wide open. And it's Toronto with another.
Pre-shot preparation so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
From Pete Giddey. Doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Outside Giddey. With the drive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
It's time for the teacher. OKC, here is your OC crew. Show them some love. That was your OC crew.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And so it's Toronto with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and we love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Now here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. Offensive board. And so they foul intentionally.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Here's Pokashevsky. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Barnes. Now Pirtle. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 6.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Now here's Williams. Outside Giddey. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. The Thunder pull it in. Pokashevsky's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Outside Giddey. Here's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
The Thunder have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Siakam outside. Picked by Pirtle. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Siakam covering. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Giddey. Wide open look. No good that time.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Trent outside. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. Pirtle controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 5.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. And here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Over Giddey. Anunoby can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Outside Giddey. Fires from deep. Hurdle grabs a miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 7. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Barnes. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Williams against Siakam. From deep, Giddey. The shot comes out. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dor.
To the best kid.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you today. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And it's in there.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, David, thanks.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
To the middle, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, instinctively, too, Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Barnes. Siakam against Murray. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
VanVleet against Fox. Now the pass to Herter. Outside for Murray. Sacramento moving it around. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Sabonis.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Nobody near Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Outside, Fox. Offensive rebound. The 3. Barnes can't get it to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Barnes can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Barnes passes to Murray. The kick out to Sabonis. Herter on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Back to Sabonis. Stolen by VanVleet. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
You have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Herter. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Fox against VanVleet. Good chance here for Barnes. Barnes with another miss.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Up top, Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. For three, Murray. No good that time. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Purdy.
Sacramento ball.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kings lead by 2.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Kings.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And stolen by Barnes. Up the floor. Sabonis, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
The drive by Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Jacks up a 3. Sabonis, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pocket 6 on the wing. Barnes goes up again.
OG Anunoby has great lateral quickness. Gets it done defensively. Great contest on that play.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Kings leading now by 4. Barnes dishes to Fox. Pass to Herter. Back to Fox. Inside, here's Murray. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League. Looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Pass to Anunoby. It's off the run, and the layup is good. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Herter passes to Fox. Now Sabonis. Back to Fox. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Sabonis has got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Sacramento now. Bringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got his first points of the night.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Herter passes to Murray. He kicks it to Fox. Launches it. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Barnes. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
So he gets them both. Van Vliet with it. Barnes outside, looking to end his cold spell. Fox with the steal. Pulls up, and that would have counted, but his shot was. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Kings, 26. The Raptors, 19.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so here's Sacramento. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. So for Toronto right now, Young out there with Achua. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Porter. And it's Benton in at the point. Here's Lyles. Holmes trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got the first bucket of the third here for the Kings.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Here's Benton. That one's not going to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Holmes gets to left. Now Holmes. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Porter. Here's Holmes, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And now an 11-point Kings lead. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Len passes to Holmes. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
From deep Trent, here's Benton, and he gets it to go.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
Outside, Davis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Len. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Raptors trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Trent. Here's the pass to Benton. This one for three. Len grabs the board. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Sacramento leading by 12. Wiles passes to Holmes. And stolen by Achua. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Achua.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Here's Banton. And the shot goes down. Banton's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They get the rebound. Holmes. Davis kicks to Wiles. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Raptors trail by 9. It's stolen by Wiles. Monk, the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Pass to Banton. Achua with it. Young for 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Shot clock at 5. Davis dishes to Len. Misses the 3. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 11-point game. Len with the block. And he gets it back. Young finds Achua. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Young. Banton, the pass to Porter. The second chance effort. It's good. Banton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
Len dishes to Davis. Passes it to Monk. To the paint. Stripped away. Fast break Toronto. Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. A multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Fox against Van Vliet. Offside Fox trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's Sacramento in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Scotty Barnes gets a little room to shoot the corner 3, and he drains it.
Murray against Young. Hurdle with the steal. Now here's Barnes. D right on him. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fox kicks to Herter. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pirtle. Second shot opportunity. And they call the foul, so a chance at the and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now.
One shot. The previous play is under review.
To tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fox against Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. Young outside. Van Vliet outside. Rebound by the Kings. They've led by as many as 14 points. Drives to the hoop. Here's Anunoby. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Murray, the pass to Fox. No good on the three. Raptors trail by 7. The pass to Pirtle. Inside. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Pirtle.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Three-pointer, Fox. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. The drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes snapping it down.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Fox working it over. And it's Fox with the jam.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moment.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle, and he makes that one.
This team needs him to step up, and Pirtle doesn't hesitate, just goes on the attack.
And here is Fox. Pass to Herter. The kick out to Fox. Goes up on the wing. They get the rebound, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all you can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Kevin Herter.
More and more, this team counts on Sabonis to provide what it needs.
Van Vliet kicks to Young. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. The three. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Murray surveying the D. It drops.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Anunoby has the open look. It's good from beyond the arc.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
From deep. No good there. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of that.
Don't fling to the best kid in the house.
lift themselves out of a rough patch at the expense of another struggling club, RJ.
Yeah, look, this is one of those nightmare matchups where both teams are struggling, both teams are fighting, and one team is going to come out on the other side feeling good, and another side is going to just feel even worse.
Here we go again. And the Oklahoma City starting five. They've got Josh Giddey. Holmgren is out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the small forward. Now here's Herter to the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Fox outside. Barnes against Williams. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Now here's Giddey. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low, Herter. And that one is stuffed right through.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Here's Holmgren.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses.
At the line for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Murray. Deflected. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fox picks him up inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. No luck on that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. It's stolen away. To the inside. Holmgren. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Fox outside. Back to Murray. Fox finds Murray. Out to Sabonis. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
And Sabonis has been working on adding the three-point shot to his arsenal. And look, with all the other things that he does well, if he gets that, it's going to be a problem.
Now here's Giddey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. 6 to shoot from Pete Giddy. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Murray. Pass to Herder. Fox outside for 3. Murray passes to Sabonis. The shake, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Giddy, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, up 3.
Your team, team. That's right, crowd.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Alexei Pokusevski. And it's Williams in at the 3. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside, Williams. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Back to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. From deep. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Barnes. That one off the back iron and out. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by Fox. The Kings trailing. Right side Murray. Baseline try. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Pass to Giddey. Outside, Williams. Going inside, tries to spin move. Back to Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. It's tipped. Fox with the ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Murray from outside. Shot clock at 6. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Thunder have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Williams. Here's Holmgren looking to end the drought. From deep, Giddey. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
From deep three-point range, Herder can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pokusevski hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Murray. Fox outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Outside, Williams. 1:16 left in the second. Good D by Murray. Barnes in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Barnes no good. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander no good on the free throw.
Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Thunder with a lead.
At the line for one.
1:04 left in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. From deep. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Barnes passes to Herter. Sabonis outside. Here's Barnes. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Barnes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. After missing his first 6 shots, now 1 for 7.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fox right side. Back to Barnes. High arcing shot. And no good. Trying to get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
They've got Malik Monk. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Alex Len. Then there's Davis, and it's Lyles in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And the basket by Joe. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Over to the left wing. Here's Mann. Check by Davis. Back to Mann. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Davis, the pass to Monk. Lyles down low. Shot from the low post is good. Lyles has got his first bucket in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Joe. The 3 is up. And no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
It's fun to see Malik Monk continue to gain confidence,
Grow his presence out on the floor, and expand his potential to impact the game.
Monk for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Mann. 3-pointer off the mark. Malik Monk really has risen to the occasion when given a chance here, Richard.
Well, and that's the thing. He is seeing bigger opportunities and taking them. If a coach hands you more minutes, you have to prove that you're worth it. And Monk has done just that, capitalizing on his touches.
And he drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Back to Robinson Earl. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Yep, that one's good. Man's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Monk. Here's Lynn. Outside Davis. Knocks down the triple. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Williams with it. Defended by Holmes. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And he gets it to go. Man's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Monk. Fades back. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Joe. To the left side wing. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Davis. Monk for 3. Joe grabs the miss. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Down low. Pass to Robinson Earl from the arc. Knocks down the long J. And the Thunder lead by 4.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Monk passes to Davis. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Man. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Thunder up 1.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Alexei Pokusevski. And it's Williams in at the 3. Just 5 on the clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Kings trailing. To the paint to take the lead. And De'Aaron Fox. Sensational play. Fox has got his first points of the night.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, though, his game is about attacking. Getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. It counts! And the foul! That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fox outside. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
It's stolen by Barnes. Knocks it loose. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit that one. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Outside Barnes. Pass to Fox. The three. Fires in the triple. And the Kings lead by 1.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So the Kings making a change here. Holmes is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Here's Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Fox, the pass to Holmes. Out to Sabonis. Left side Barnes. Nails the 16-footer.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Back to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And Fox powers it home.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Here's Pokashevsky. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Pokashevsky. Shoots over Holmes. And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Now Fox. Outside Barnes. Minute 4 left in the fourth quarter here. Murray passes to Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. It's Giddey on the wing, defended by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Pokashevsky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yeah!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Fox, the pass to Holmes. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Pass to Holmes. Missed it!
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a